Hello, I am Mani Malarvannan. In this video, we will look into how marketing is different in Web3 compared with Web2. We'll understand what are all the details as a marketer we need to do when we are marketing in Web3. See, the main difference between Web2 marketing and Web3 marketing is decentralization. In Web2, a single company like Google, Amazon, or Facebook, they own all the users' data. So once you log in and register uh, with Facebook, then whatever comments you post, uh, whatever likes you do on Facebook, those are all owned by Facebook. If you don't like Facebook, you cannot move to a different system. You can move to a different system, but you cannot move the followers from Facebook to different social media platform. But that is in Web2. In Web3, it's completely different. There are new Web3 social media platforms are coming, and once you start using the Web3 social media platforms, the company, they don't own any of your posts, any of your likes, any of your dislikes, whatever you do with the platform. You, all those are all owned by you. If you don't like the platform, you can move from a different platform, different social media platforms. That is the main change in the Web3 compared with Web2. So with that, there are a lot of changes the marketers need to adapt and acknowledge in Web3 compared with Web2. And this also creates a lot more opportunities for Web3 marketers to understand the customer and how to manage the data with their knowledge. In Web2, another major difference is that if a company uses third-party cookies or first-party cookies, third-party cookies meaning that any website you go and visit, they collect your informations and they may sell it to different customers, different people, and you can't control who has your data, who has your browsing history. But in Web3, it is different. You control whatever data you want to see, and you can give, okay, these marketers or these companies can access my data. Then you decide and you give permission to those companies to use your data. So the ownership of the data changes in Web3. Another main difference is in Web3 is a decentralization, meaning whatever data the companies collect, it's not stored in one central location like Amazon or Google or Facebook or any of the platforms. Now it's called a Meta. Any of the platforms you use, it's not stored in one single company owns all those. It is distributed across different servers, and no single person can own your data. If you don't like the company, you can take the data and all the followers and all your posts and move to a different platform. So that's the main difference between Web2 and Web3. And users truly own their data. Users truly own their followers, likes, dislikes, anything they do with the social media. All those are all controlled and used by the single user. You own your data. And the marketers needs to adjust their marketing campaign to ask permission from the users to use the data and then to market so that you can able to target the customers and display advertisements. Say, for example, if I am interested in going to Europe vacation, then the marketers can't use my data. I need to give permission to the marketers so that marketers can use my data. Marketers can able to do the analytics and properly display advertisements going to Europe for me so that I can book a flight ticket or I can book a hotel room, whatever may be the marketing campaign the marketers are using. So users manage and control their own data in Web3. So that's the main difference because in the last 5-10 years, there are a lot of legal requirements that companies has to follow. For example, California has a legal requirement in US, and then Europe has their own legal requirements. So the marketers needs to tell the customers what exactly they are going to do with the data. Without users' knowledge, you cannot collect the data in Web2 I'm talking about. So, and also the more and more users are not interested in sharing the data to the marketers because they don't want their information, the private informations to be visible across the different companies. And also they don't want the marketers to give access to the data. So they are protecting. There are a lot of software has been developed to anti-marketers, for anti-spam, anti-marketers, to avoid displaying advertisements when they visit a website on their browser or on the social media platforms. So all those are changed in a Web3, and there are new technologies are coming up. Marketers needs to understand and adapt their marketing strategies. So the main difference, another main difference in the Web3 is a community-driven engagement. In the entire Web3 space, everything is a community-based marketing informations you need to do. So for example, if your customers are launching a new NFT and you want to create awareness among the users, then you need to start creating a community around that NFT, like mass emailing or social media platform posting, and then asking the user to come and register you into your decentralized application, whether it's a website or a or a mobile application. So once they come and register, then you can able to get that information, because during the registration time you will need to tell that you are storing their email, you are collecting that information and then storing in a web space in the backend system, so that you can able to understand who are all the users interested in their NFT product that you are trying to launch. And using that information, you can do the ad drop, or you can do other things to attract customers coming into our website and ultimately buying the NFT token. So around this, in the Web3, there are a lot of things are coming up. Say, for example, as a community, see, if I am part of a community of, say, 100 people, among that 100 people, I can come to the NFT platform and I can able to negotiate with the marketing platforms or the NFT platforms to see that, okay, we have 100 people, we want a discount of 30% or we want a discount of 40%. The users can able to create a community and negotiate what exactly they want to do with the NFTs. They say that, okay, instead of giving the NFT for $50, then they can negotiate. We will get 100 NFT tokens, but we need, instead of $50, give it as a 50% discount, like $25. So all those things are possible. See, within that another 100-person community, they can create a different online organizations, a Web3 organization. It's called DAO, decentralized autonomous organizations. So within that, they can create a legal structure. Not all the states within US are now allowing the DAO legally, but Wyoming is the first state. They are you can in Wyoming you can officially start a online community legally using the Web3 technologies and tools. So once you have that, all the informations and everything, what exactly the structure of the company, how many stocks, how many shares, those 100 people are owned within the community, and what are all the voting rights, individual user can have a voting right. All those things can be codified in a decentralized contract in Ethereum or Solana blockchain. And then you can able the users know, even before they are joining the community, they know that what are all the rules and regulations of the community and what are all their legal rights. That's not possible in the current scenario. Say if Amazon decides to increase the price, you don't have a choice as a user. You have to pay, or you can't buy. The same thing with the Meta. If you are using Facebook or Instagram, if Meta changes the policies, then there is no voice for you to change, or voice for you to say that I'm not interested, or you cannot negotiate with the Meta. Either you accept it or you have to leave the platform. If you leave the platform, whatever work you did on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, those followers, you can take them. They are bound to that social media platforms where they are belongs to. But that is changed in Web3, and marketers needs to adapt and understand those technologies, and adapt their marketing campaign to attract and build the community around the NFT or whatever Web3 products they are selling. Say, for example, the another example is the content creation. So the brands can create content. Say, for example, any company, if you are doing a marketing work in Web3 space, they're coming up with a new product or new service. Then if you want to make the service available to multiple users, then you need to create a community, and you need to tell the community these are all the new things that are coming in the service and upfront. You cannot change that. Once the contract is codified in Ethereum or Solana blockchain, then the users, those who are going to use the service, they know what exactly they are getting. If they say that the price is going to be, say, for the service is $10, then it will be $10. And then you can say, if you want to change the price, yes, you can change, but you have to change the contract and you have to notify the community members. You cannot do it in the Web2 world. In the Web2 world, for a service, they can say that, okay, startup service is $10. After a couple of years, they can change to $50. That is, you can't say that you can't pay. If you can't pay, then you cannot use the service. But in Web3, that's not the case. Even before they join, they tell, as long as this service, this contract exists in Web3 world, uh, then you'll be paying only $10. If they want to change to $50, then they have to create a new contract. And the new contract, you can say that you are not interested, you don't need the new service, you can use the existing service. So the companies cannot change from $10 to $30, because the $10 prices are all coded in the Ethereum or Solana blockchain application. Then the users know that they will be paying $10 throughout the lifetime they are using that service. So marketers needs to understand this drastic change in the Web3 world. Because of the decentralized nature, no company can own the data, no company can control. The service will exist in the blockchain, and whenever you are going to use a service, you will pay only $10. The companies cannot change it. So the marketers needs to understand these and market according to these norms. And also this also helps from the marketing point of view. This also helps the marketers and the company, those who are offering the service. You build a loyalty among the service that you are providing. You are not changing, you can't change the service price. And if you provide the service in whatever way that you are told that you will provide the service to a customer, that service will continuously be available for the same $10 price range. So you are loyal to the customers for the service, the loyalty among the customers increases day by day, and more users are coming in. Instead of 100 users using the $10, then you will have 1,000 users, because they all know that that service is good, and that 100 users will be the marketers to attract their friends and families to come and start using the service. So you can grow the community around your service in the Web3 much more easily because you are doing ethical marketing. Your services are all ethical. You are not changing the price after 6 months or 8 months. So you can genuinely build the connections between your customers, and you can able to co-develop the services or products or whatever you are building. So there are a lot of new technologies are all coming in Web3 on a regular basis. We all know that the NFTs, you can buy NFTs and you can create, and as a company, you can create NFTs around your product or services, and you can have a marketing team or marketing companies promote their NFTs to build a loyalty among your customers. So, for example, if you are creating a financial service, and you want to market that financial service to your customers, you can able to target based on your goals for the service. You can create NFTs and you can give a free NFTs for your customers, say 100 people, those who are joining within 1 week of the launch, then they all get, first 100 people will get the free NFTs, and then the free NFTs, they will start using those NFTs. Once they have the NFT, then they can get 30% discount for the financial service that you are building. All those are possible in Web3. There are technologies coming, and based on which platform, which blockchain platform you are going to have the financial service, it could be Ethereum blockchain or Solana. There are a lot of blockchains are all coming on a regular basis. So all those things are all possible, and you can able to create your new service or product based on the customer interest, and you can develop your product or service based on the customer interest by getting input from the customers. So the customers, your customers will be your co-developers in your service, so that you are not making a guesswork in creating the product or service. So you are interacting, your customers are interacting with you, and you are interacting with your customers in the Web3 community world to attract, understand their interest, and attract more customers, and then build the services and product according to the customer needs. So the marketers, you need to come up with a creative way to advertise and attract more customers coming into your platform, and ultimately start using your service that you are building. And also in Ethereum, all the data that is being stored, you can able to access it in a real time. In Ethereum or any other Solana or any other blockchain you are using, it's a global ledger. Uh, Consider it's a Excel sheet that is being run in multiple different computers. No single entity or company owns that data. You can able to go and retrieve the data, but you don't know who the users are. All the data is the data. What I mean by the transaction. If somebody buys the NFT token, if somebody moves the NFT token from their wallet to their friend's wallet, all those transactions are all stored as data in a blockchain. You can go to the blockchain, you can get the public address, but you don't know who the public address person is, because the public address is owned by me or somebody who wants the NFT token. They, the customers, the companies, marketing companies, or the other companies, they don't know my physical location, my other information. They all know that this public address, whoever wants this public address, that person is interested in these NFT tokens. And these NFT tokens these are all the properties the NFT token has. Based on that, they can identify, okay, this public address person is interested in some certain type of NFT tokens. That's all they know. No other informations the customers can know. If they want to know more information, then I need to provide that information to the customers, to the marketing companies, so that they can understand more about me. So that is the main difference in the Web3 compared to Web2. And also, there are a lot of Web3 communities are built in Discord and Telegram channels. So you should be able to the marketing companies should be able to go to the Discord and use their technologies to get the data to understand more about their customers, what exactly they're talking about their NFT they bought or they are planning to buy. And you can understand in real time how exactly they are viewing the product. Say, for example, if you are launching a new NFT, if there is a lot of interest, then you can go to Discord or Telegram channel and collect the users' data, whatever they are discussing, and you can run sentiment analysis using the AI tools that you have. Uh, and then you can understand whether they are liking it, how much they are liking it. Is 80% positive or 50% positive? They're talking about your service NFT that you are planning to launch. All those you can able to collect and interact with your customers in real time and adjust your marketing campaign based on that information. So there's the main difference between traditional social media platforms and then within the Web3 social media platforms. So you can able to collect that informations with users knowledge and understand users behavior based on what they are discussing in the chat groups or the Discord channel or Telegram channels. So we already discussed about the data privacy and ethics in the Web3 marketing. So no single company owns your data. All your data that is stored in the public blockchain are all just a public address, and then whatever NFTs you purchased or whatever NFTs you sent from your wallet to your friends or family members' wallet, that's all the important information is there. So this is the main thing is the zero party data. So the difference between the zero party data, first party data, and third party data is the third party data. Any company they can put a cookie on your website whenever you are browsing their web page, and then based on that cookie they can collect without your knowledge what exactly you are doing on their website. And then if you go to a different website, they can collect that information also, and they can keep storing that information, and they will create a profile for you. Okay, this person is interested in news, and this person is interested in political news, or this person is interested in some other e-commerce products, whatever he wants to buy. All those informations they can able to collect, and they can able to target the advertisement. So that is changed, and because of the legal issues and the customer backlash in the Web2 world itself, it is changing. But in Web3 it's not even possible. You can't even collect that information. So if they are going to collect, then they need to get the permission from you, and you need to give permission. By giving permission, you can say that okay, you can say that okay, they can able to collect my browsing behavior, but I don't want them to know my location or my home address or my phone number. You can able to do it. So what informations you want to collect, that you are providing to the customers, to the marketing companies or other companies. You are not the marketers are not coming and taking that information, that data from you. So that's completely changes in the Web3 world. And also by doing that, you are complying with all the digital standards among the Europe and North America and Canada. They all countries, they have now standards, and you need to make sure that whatever data you are collecting about the individual, you are following their laws and rules and regulation. And another thing is the decentralized ownership of the data. So within the NFT, you can create the NFT marketplaces and then make the customers to buy NFTs based on their interest. So the NFT is nothing but a token in the Web3 world. So once you have that marketplace, you can able to target your marketing campaign based on the user's need, based on what type of NFT tokens they purchased. See, the NFT token, it's a digital art form. It could be anything. Anything could be NFT. So based on their interest, and based on what they are discussing on the social media platform like Discord or Telegram channels, you can able to understand what the customers are interested, and you can able to target your advertisement based on that information. Again, all those things you are doing in an ethical way. You are not collecting their information without their knowledge. You are collecting that information with the customer's knowledge. Only if and only if customer gives the permission for you to collect their informations, and you are using that information to market, to attract more customers. And you can also use the tokens as a loyalty program for your community in Web3. Say, for example, you are coming up with a new a movie, you are creating a new movie in Web3, and you want to understand what type of movies your customers are interested in. Say, some people will be interested in rom-com, some other people would be interested in action movies. And you want to understand among your community how many people are percentage of people are interested in rom-com, and how many percentage of interested in comedy movies or action movies. And then you found out that more than 70% of the people are interested in the comedy movies. Based on that, you can decide that you want to create a movie based on comedy. So for that, you can create NFT tokens around your community, and then you can say that you can have a voting right. Each token holder will have a one voting right. If a person has 5 tokens, then they can have 5 voting rights. They can vote 5 times. Maybe 2 times they can vote for comedy movies, and then 3 times they can vote for action movies. They can give 2 points to comedy movies, 3 points for action movies. So you can come up with all this legal structure, and then you can't change. Once you have this kind of type of structure codified in the blockchain application, then the customers, those who are coming to your website, and even before they are becoming a member and then purchasing the NFT tokens, you know that the customers know that what exactly they are getting in. Say, you can say that one token is going to have a one voting right. Then that's it. That is set. You can't change it. So the customers, they know that what they are getting in, and they know that it won't be changed in the middle of the program, or after 6 months or 8 months. You can't change it. So you are building a trust with your customers in Web3, and they know that what they are coming in, and then using that, you can able to get the engagement from your customers to build it, to create the movie. Either you are using AI tools to create a movie, or you are physically going and taking a location and creating a movie. I'm just giving this movie as an example. So based on the customer input, you can able to identify, and you can able to create the movie that the customers like the movie. So any service, movie is an example. Say you are creating some other marketing campaign or any service, you can able to see what type of services you want to build around your product, and then you get the input from your users by actually making the users to vote for their preferences, and then you can legalize it. And once it is there in the blockchain, as I said earlier, you can't change it. Say if I have 10 tokens, then I will have 10 times I can vote. Maybe 5 times I can choose one service, and another 5 times I can choose another service. And also you can say that how many different types of what exactly the customers can able to do within your Ethereum blockchain application. They are purchasing the token. You can give rights only for service, or you can create a new organization, and then ask the user to come and participate. And each user can be a shareholder. If they have a one token, then they have one share. If I have 100 tokens, then they can have 100 shares. So whatever may be the criteria you want to create, you can able to create, you codify within your smart contract application and deploy it in Ethereum or any other blockchain. Once it is deployed, then the customers knows, the community you are building, they know that they are coming and purchasing the token. And the token, using the token, they can able to vote, they can able to change. If they don't like some of the officers working for that company, they can able to vote them out. So everybody is a shareholder, but that's not the case if you have Amazon or if you have a Google. Most of the stocks are owned by the big players and the big institutional investors. And as an individual, you can own maybe 100 or 50 stocks. You will have a voting right, but there is nothing much know what is going on inside the organization, what policies they are taking, what new products they are coming up with. There is nothing. It's not visible. They come up with the product. If the product succeeds, the stock market goes up, and then the stock goes up, and you make money. But in Web3, that's not the case. You know what product they are going to build. Everybody will have a voice within that platform, and everybody has a voting right, and they have to be upfront tell what exactly they are going to build, and they have to follow that, because everything is codified within the smart contract application that was deployed in the blockchain. So the future of marketing in Web3 is drastically changing. As a marketing agency, you need to make sure that you have proper tools and technologies to understand the customer behavior in the Web3 world. Say, for example, in AnalyticKit, we have tools to understand the Web2 data and the Web3 data. Web2 data basically understanding how many times the user visited your website, how many times they visited your mobile application, and what exactly the pages they surfed, and how much time they spent on each page, and how frequently they are coming to your website. All those informations you need to collect in the Web 2. Uh, because even if you are using Web 3, browser is the or mobile applications are the main entry point for your customers to start using the Web 3 technology. So you need to collect that Web 2 data. And then in the Web 3, you need to go to the blockchain and collect the data, whether it could be Ethereum blockchain, Solana blockchain, or any other Bitcoin, whatever marketing campaign you are doing, whatever your customers are using the blockchain, then you need to collect the data. So that's the Web3 data from the blockchain. And then you need to collate the Web2 and Web3. You come up with a dashboard for you to understand what exactly users are performed on the Web2 side, and that ended up in for ultimately purchasing the NFT token in the Web3. So you need to have tools and technologies for you to understand your customers, so that you can able to assess how well the marketing campaign has been working once you start the marketing campaign for your companies. So the marketing agencies needs to start thinking about using the Web3 tools sooner than later. So the main takeaway in Web3 is no single company can use the data. All the data is are all stored in Web3 platforms. The customers owns the data. If they don't like your service or your product, they can take their community from the current platform or current service and move to a different service where they like what they see. And also another thing is, whatever service or whatever product you are creating, you can able to use the your community to build the product, and you can able to get their input from the beginning and along the way and develop the product, so that you can able to uh, create the product that the customers, your community likes. It's all about community building in Web3, and each community member co-owns the service by owning a token. If if we have set up a structure like that. So all those things are all possible in Web3. And even though the Web3 started pretty good in a couple of years back, and now it is slowed down, but eventually it will go up, and there will be more and more companies will be start using Web3 platforms, and then more and more companies will be offering services in Web3 sooner than later. So as a marketing agencies, you need to understand what tools and technologies you need to be using to understand your community and build the community around the product that you are campaigning for your customers. So that's all I want to discuss in this video. Thanks for your time. Please visit to our website analytickit.com if you need more information about our SaaS platform that we provide in the Web2 and Web3 side. You can go to dpa.analytickit.com directly to access our platform. You register and start using the platform, and you can see it yourself how well the tools are all getting used for your marketing campaign. Please help us grow this channel by subscribing to our YouTube channel at AnalyticKit. Thank you. Appreciate your time.